I love my job.
I wonder why.
Yeah, you know our next guest's beautiful face and stellar physique from the hit show The Game, and when he's not playing a football star, he's mixing it up on the big screen.
That's right, here to discuss the sad end of the game and his future as a movie star is our friend Jay Ellis. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Yay!
Thank you.
So let's just take it all in, shall we? A moment of silence.
Get your drink of water on.
Yeah.
You know, when I leave here, I feel really good about myself.
You should.
My confidence always goes up.
Oh, yeah. So does mine.
Okay, Lola, we have questions to ask.
Oh, yes, we do. Okay, question number one. Are you single? No, that's not the first question.
I am.
Oh.
And Lola's not, so the next question.
No, I was just asking for other people.
Oh, of course.
Yes.
Okay.
She's looking out.
Oh, that's so nice.
You know what I'm saying?
So
'Cause
nice.
a woman is always the best at finding another woman for a man.
Yeah.
There you go.
You know?
That's right. No blocking here.
Not at all. No.
Okay, let's talk about The Game. It ends this season. Why? Why?
Yeah.
No.
It's a long time. It's 9 years. It's 157 episodes, I think it is. I mean, you know, it's interesting. Kobe Bell, who plays Jason Pitts, started that show with one set of 2-year-old twins who are now 11 years old, and he has now had his second set of twins who are like 5 years old.
Whoa.
He has 4 kids?
It's 4
Two
kids.
sets of twins.
It's,
Wow.
But it's a long time, you know. We've seen Malik went from, you know, who knows, 4th, 5th year in the league to limping out the league. You know, it's been a while.
And you played him in the elevator. We'll get to that shortly.
Yes, we will.
Yes.
But first of all, I have to find out, what would you miss most about doing the show?
Yeah.
That we had a very special crew. We had a very special cast, very special crew. I mean, and to be able to walk into a show like that with such a strong fan base, people stayed loyal. We added new fans. The numbers always went up. It was really amazing. I don't know that I'll ever have that experience again. You know,
The fans.
I mean, I hope to.
You will. Don't worry.
You will. Yeah, even bigger, trust. As long as I'm watching. The fans really fought for this show. Why do you think they were so invested?
You know, it's interesting. I think there's a couple things. I think there weren't a lot of representations of us at the time, right? When you think about 9 years ago, there was us and maybe my wife and kids was towards the end.
That's true.
I think that's really about it. But then, you know, what's interesting about the show and about an ensemble is there's always someone that you can kind of relate to. And if you can't relate to someone on the show, somebody has an auntie who is Tasha Mack.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Somebody has a loud cousin who's Chardonnay Pitts.
That's true.
You know?
Yes.
Yes. You know, I mean, that's just the reality of it. So we always can, like, you can find some kind of connection to somebody on that show.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right, well, bring us up to speed on what's happening this season, because you play the star quarterback, Blue. Your fiance, Kira, just cheated on you with your boy Malik, who's also on the team. I'm just so sad about that. Tell us more, and what can we expect?
She's an idiot.
Lola's like, I would never.
Kira is a damn fool.
I'm glad you feel that way.
Yes.
You know, it's interesting. You know, for all the characters, this 9th season is really about growth. Every one of these characters is going to have, is going to go through something that's kind of like a pendulum shift for them. I mean, it's really a paradigm shift for them. Everyone's going to be a different person by the end. And for Blue, it takes Kira stepping out, you know, for him to kind of focus back on football. And he becomes the guy we always wanted him to be. He becomes that star that we expected him to be 4 seasons ago.
Once he gets over the depression,
once he gets
deletes
over
all the pictures from the phone.
Once he gets over the break. I mean, he's a little heartbroken. I don't know if he was ever in love before.
Really?
You know, I think this might have been the first time Blue was in love.
Yeah.
Talk to us about the first time you were in love in real life.
Oh. Are stuttering.
I don't remember. It was so long ago.
Well, then, since you're looking for love, for Lola's friends, what are you looking for?
I like a woman who's like got her own thing and career. I almost like to have to chase after a girl.
Oh,
like, because if you write up under me,
Lola's about to run. She's like, chase me.
You know, my thing is I move around so much and end up being so busy that if you're trying to be right up under me, it's just never going to work.
Then
I have a sense of guilt and I feel bad. So I kind of need a girl who's like, yo, I'm at work, so hit me later. And then I'm like, no, baby, but I need you for like 2 seconds. Can you just make me? Okay, all right. You know?
I understand that.
Yeah.
How did you land the role of Blue? And how did landing that role change you as a person?
I went through the normal audition process that every actor in the city goes through. You know, you drive around from audition to audition to audition, day in, day out. And I finally got a call. It's funny, it was just after pilot season, and I had booked a pilot that didn't go. And usually that time of year is very depressing for most actors because your show didn't get picked up. And I got the call that they were adding a character to the game, but at the time we didn't know that it was a series regular. And so I would go in for the first audition. 8 auditions later,
8.
I end up getting the job.
Why so many auditions?
You know, I think it was because I think the network wasn't. It was a flagship show for the network, number one, and I think number 2, they weren't 100% positive on the direction and if the show was going to come back, and they wanted to make sure that they literally saw every single black dude in Los Angeles. I mean, it had to be like 350, 400 guys auditioned for the show. Literally, they saw every dude you could think of in town. Dudes who are on other shows right now, they saw, you know, and to make their choice. I don't know if it was the right choice, but
it was the right choice.
It was the right choice.
Yeah.
So when you get the call that you got the gig, what goes through your mind? Take us back to that day, your reaction.
Oh, my first thing is, I'm about to be rich. But that wasn't the case. That wasn't the case. It wasn't the case. Uncle Sam is real.
Yeah.
No, you know, to get to go to work every day, you know, you spend so much time starting out paying to act. You know, you pay to go to class, you know, and so to now get to go to a classroom every single day where I get to work 13 hours a day, and I'm constantly doing different material and different ranges of emotions, and I get to work with people that I love and respect as actors and as people. You know, it was one of those things where I really knew that I wanted to take every single moment in stride and just be as present as I could possibly be.
And now you're taking it to the next level. Talk to us about your work on the big screen.
There's Breakthrough and Lemonade.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Breaking Through, I'm not sure when Breaking Through is going to come out, but John Legend produced that movie.
Nice.
And did the soundtrack for it as well. It's a dance movie. There's some footage for it.
Yeah.
I did a little bit of dancing in the movie, which was a little awkward.
Oh, wait, you don't have moves?
Nah, you know, not like that.
So what's your staple club move then?
I got the good 1-2,
One,
good
two?
left, right. Yeah, I'm good right in here.
Yeah.
Like I got that joint right there. Like you can't nobody
there.
see me.
Right.
You can't see me in this one. I got that from my dad. No, but I play a manager. I play the manager of this dance group and kind of have a little bit of a relationship with the lead girl in the dance group, and try to get her to break off and have a solo career. And I ended up making a bad choice, and she ends up becoming a huge star because of it.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Lemonade, really quickly?
And then Lemonade is a New York movie. We're going to start actually shooting here, I think, later this year. And that has Tom Sadowski from Newsroom, who's now on Life in Pieces on CBS. It has Hannah Simone, who's on The New Girl, and we have Marissa Tomei.
Nice.
The Oscar winner, the legendary Marissa Tomei,
Wow. Now, before we go, we definitely want to get in your nonprofit work because you're doing a lot of great things with AmFam. Talk to us about all the nonprofit work you're doing right now currently with AmFAR and Miracle for Kids.
Yeah. So I was just, I actually, part of the reason I'm in town is I did something with AmFAR earlier this week. We did, it's Generation Cure is one of their initiatives, and it's to help, further the research, the funds for research for, look at that.
That's research, huh? Funds for research.
To end AIDS, to cure HIV. And so it's something that's super important to me. It's been, someone in my family has passed from AIDS, someone else has lived with HIV, so it's something that's very, very important to me. And considering that we are the highest affected group in this country, around the world really, the rates are crazy, so I feel like it's part of my responsibility to just be out there and talk about it. And AmFAR has been absolutely amazing, and that all the drawing that was on me was this artist named Chantel Martin, who designed a towel for AmFAR that you can get on, I think it's like shopamfar.org. It's a beach towel. And it might even come with a picture of me.
Oh, Lowell's gonna get 10 of them.
Excuse me.
That's Chantel right there. She's an absolutely amazing artist. She's from the UK. She lives here in London now, but she's such a sweetheart. She drew on me. Yes, I'm the second body she's ever drawn on.
Fantastic.
Which was absolutely, it was amazing.
Oh, wow. So, see, a good actor doing great things.
Yeah.
We love that. Such a good guy.
Yes, come again anytime. You know we love having you here.
Always great to have you. Thank you
that.
so much. We'll keep an eye out for all your new projects as well.
Yes.
All right.
You're watching the Rise Entertainment 360. We'll be right back.